There is a place on the Portuguese coast where the Atlantic meets the cliffs, where the air smells like money and old secrets, and where the most famous human being alive decided to build something that has no business existing. Not a house, not a mansion, a fortress of desire. Cristiano Ronaldo spent over 3 years and 35 million euros constructing a property in Quinta da Marinha, Cascais, that most architects would describe as technically impossible to justify. The original budget was 17 million. By the time the final stone was placed, the cost had more than doubled. And what he built is not just the most expensive private residence in Portugal. It is a psychological statement about what happens when the most competitive human being on the planet turns his obsession away from football and points it at real estate. The property sits on the Atlantic coast, 30 minutes from Lisbon, in one of the most exclusive addresses in Europe. The kind of neighborhood where the neighbors do not ask what you do for a living because they already know. The kind of place where discretion is the most expensive luxury of all. But Ronaldo did not choose discretion. He chose spectacle. Controlled, walled, private spectacle, but spectacle nonetheless. The mansion covers 900 square meters of built area. The primary bedroom suite alone spans 300 square meters. That's larger than most apartments in Lisbon. A bedroom the size of a penthouse for a man who needs no one to tell him he has made it. And then there's the pool. He built a glass swimming pool with an underwater walkway beneath it. People can walk under the water and look up through the glass at whoever is swimming above. Not because it serves a practical function, because it can exist, because he wanted it to exist. Because when you earn $1.4 billion across a career, the question is no longer what you can afford. The question becomes what kind of world you are willing to build for yourself. The underground garage holds up to 20 cars, designed not just for storage, but as a display, elevator access, gallery-style lighting, the feel of a private automotive museum. A collection of Bugattis, Ferraris, Rolls-Royces, and Lamborghinis parked in the dark beneath the Atlantic coast, waiting. Inside, solid gold faucets, Italian marble on every surface, a hand-painted Louis Vuitton mural, a private cinema, a professional gym, 8 bedrooms, each with its own bathroom, custom artwork on walls that cost more per square meter than most people earn in a year. Every surface communicates the same message. I was nothing. Now look. Because that is the psychology hiding underneath all of this. Ronaldo was born in Madeira, an island on the edge of Europe, in a family that struggled to afford food. His father was an alcoholic who died young. His mother considered aborting him because she couldn't imagine how to feed another child. He grew up watching wealthy tourists pass through his island like he didn't exist, and he made a decision somewhere in that poverty that he would become impossible to ignore. The Cascais mansion is not excess, it is memory. It is the physical answer to every moment someone told him he was not enough. 4 floors, facades made entirely of glass facing the ocean, a hidden underground tunnel connecting different parts of the property, a private beach. The world can see in, but no one gets close enough to touch. That's the paradox at the center of all of this. He chose Cascais specifically for its combination of security, privacy, and discretion, the kind of address where international billionaires and celebrities disappear from the public eye. He built in the most visible way possible, in the most private location available. A monument designed to be seen from the outside and entered by almost no one. He's 41 years old. He's expected to settle permanently in the mansion once he retires from professional football, possibly after the 2026 World Cup. When the noise of the stadiums finally goes quiet, when there are no more crowds to perform for, when the only audience left is the Atlantic Ocean and the glass walls of a bedroom larger than most people's homes. What does the most famous man on earth do when the world stops watching? He goes home, to a place he built to make sure the world never forgets he exists.
If stories like this belong in your feed, subscribe. There's more where this came from.